Here at the 300th YCS, and I am here with
Ethan Poniatowski.
what'd you play, man? How'd you do?
Vanquish Soul K9. Your nose is mine.
You just flipped me off.
Shut up. All right, guess we'll get started.
How'd you do?
I did decently well on May Day 2 X3. Wasn't too happy about that, and then went undefeated until about round 4, and then I bubbled from there. Did decently well though.
Nice. Congrats, man.
Proud of Day 2. Next is top 64.
All right, sweet. Show us the deck profile, man.
All right, starting off, we got 3 Vanquish Soul Rosin. Nothing to explain about that. It's bread and butter, basic. Also 3 Mad Love. Again, bread and butter. I saw people playing 2 of this card. I don't agree with that at all. The thing was so like you got consistency back with the ban list, but it's still pretty inconsistent. You gotta keep these cards at 3. You just cannot. And then next we got Xiaolong. Again, nothing to explain about this card. Again, some people playing it at 2. I played a little higher K9 package than some people, so I have an extra level 5 in my deck just for make it easy for Joko combos, which came up a lot. So I was pretty happy I did that. And then the 1-ofs, 1 Holly Sue, 1 Borger, 1 Caesar. I considered playing 2 Borger. I think it would have been better for me to play 2 Borger this tournament. I just didn't have space for it. Yeah, I'll try and find space for it in the future. It's just I couldn't for this tournament. And then the 1 Roto for the Rosin, and then 3 Stick Missiles. I got the start and Soto. We cannot forget about that.
Yeah, that's okay.
I main decked the start today. I see a lot of people not main decking this card, which I completely disagree with. This is what wins you your matches mainly. This lets you play around 4 as well, rather than playing the quick play, which is a thing I love doing in this deck. Giving my opponent only like 2 draws or full board is fantastic. So we're on the K9 then. 3 copies of Azuna. Nothing to explain here. It's one of the best hand traps in this format. You can just... Honestly, I only resolved the turn 0 hand trap of Azuna like 1 to maybe 2 times this weekend. Honestly, it wasn't too impactful. I resolved Holly Sue in the turn 0 times, but Azuna is still insane. Punish hand traps because why not? And then the 1 Lupus for that. 1 Jokal, only 1 Lantern, 1 Case, and then 1 Chaotic. I did not play Noroi. I don't like that card because in those situations where it would come up, you already have normal summon Rosin and Mad Love. The only advantage is to get the hand look, which honestly, if you're comboing in this deck, you're already winning. You don't need to know what their hand is. And that's the only thing that Noroi really did for me. I'm not playing Saruja because I was drawing my Vanquish Soul cards, so I didn't need to see it. Then I'll go to non-engine. 3 Ash, non-explanatory, 3 Fua, Turbo Bell. This card overperformed this weekend. This card was fantastic this weekend. Magnuma and Druid Worm. These cards were okay for me this weekend. I don't think I would play them again. Maybe I will. I don't know. They were okay. Druid Worm won me a game one time against Fiendsmith. What's the new deck called? Whatever. Some Fiendsmith.
Fiendsmith Elf Notes, right?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Fiendsmith Elf Notes. This won me a game against Fiendsmith Elf Notes, but that deck's not real anyways until a few formats from now. Then the 1-of Shifter, this card overperformed this weekend. I drew this card so much and it won me almost every single game I drew it. The card's banana, should be banned. I hate it, but I gotta play it. Then the 1 Talents and the 1 Pospy. These 2 also overperformed against especially Talents. Every time I drew Talents, I won the game. This card's just insane. I can't believe it was at 3. I can't believe I didn't play it at 3 when it was at 3, but this card's bananas.
And this is all in 40 cards, right?
Yes, 40 cards.
Very
you
nice.
cannot play this deck any more than 40 cards. You really value consistency in this deck. If you get to play the game, you likely win. So, that's basically it.
Cool, awesome. You want to go over extra or side deck first?
We'll go over extra first.
All right, sweet.
Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting.
Okay.
So, I played the 2 Ripper. I don't agree with the fact that you only need 1 of this card. 2 came up so many times for me. I just don't think you can get this card to 1. The grind game and having so much to stop the Nibiru and all that, it's such a good card. And then I can't play Jax. It's for the extra rank 5 to make. I didn't summon this card once the entire tournament. I can see myself cutting it for something else like the Vanquish Soul rank 4. Spoilers. Yeah, this card didn't come up. I like it. It just didn't come up for me. I'm gonna cut it. Werewolf. I summoned this card like 2 times this weekend. I don't main the quick play spell, as you saw the second ago. Every time I summon him, again, I won the game. Hand knowledge and banishing the card. Hand knowledge is one thing. Banishing the card from your opponent's hand is a way different story. And then the other rank 5s, I played Valon. Did summon this card once. This card is mandatory, but I did summon it once. This didn't come up. Tiras. This card never came up for me, and I regret playing it.
Really?
I love the idea of this card, and it came up so much in testing, but it just never came up for me. I would have played the Vanquish Soul rank 4 way over this. It would have won me my games against Little Light. I played that 2 times, and those were both of my losses. And then 1 Nash Knight, and then the 104 package on top of it.
Nice.
Nothing to explain here. 104 is insane. Helps you in the burning against Lunar Light, to get the game there. That's how I won my games against Lunar Light, was burn damage. It's the only way you can win this deck. Unless you play the rank 4, which I will in the future. Then Typhon, you gotta play because of Lupus. Zeus, you gotta play because, again,
it's an Xyz deck.
It's an Xyz deck, his card. I summoned it once, and I did resolve it. It wasn't the craziest in that game. It was just against pure branded, with all the stuff in the graveyard anyways. So it wasn't the craziest, but I still got through the board. And then the Lynx 2 Rock 3 SP. It is a Vanquish Soul heavy deck, but I'm not playing extra or anything, so you only need 2 rocks. I don't think the 3 rock is ever mandatory in this deck. You just play SP because SP.
Cool. Awesome. Let's go to side deck now.
Yep. This is a little bit spicy. Starting off with 3 Silent Graveyards.
Ooh.
Discard 1 card, puts in the graveyard this turn negated. This card was crazy every time I drew it. I drew it like 3 times going first. I drew it a lot going second, which was the main way I used it this tournament, which was bananas. It was insane.
And it doesn't, and like as opposed to like Gravekeeper's Inscription, you can activate this like whenever you want,
exactly,
right?
Which is why I played this over Gravekeeper's Inscription. I was playing Inscription before, and then I realized this card existed, and I can Prospe for this. This Prospe banish 6, which I actually did round, I believe it was 7. I comboed and I Prospe for 6, and I hit this card, and then I just won the game.
Nice.
And then Force Release and Call By, other going first cards. Yep. You don't need the main Call By in this deck. Like, no one's maining Droll, and Fua is not a problem to you. Neither Perulia is, but then again, no one's maining that card either. And if they are, they're just better, I guess. Yeah, you don't need the main Call By in this deck. I don't think so. And then the 3 Cosmic Cyclones.
Ooh. Okay.
Friend Jack, shout out to Jackson for putting me on that. This card overperformed. I didn't only see it the 3 times going second, which is the only really time I sided in. I sided in a few times going once, which I noticed I need better siding cards for a mirror match. I had like 2 mirror matches. I didn't have the greatest siding patterns for that, so that's definitely something to consider in the future. Then the 3 Perulias, this card also overperformed. I drew this card so much this tournament.
You got to give me those 2 back, by the way.
I'm aware. So yeah, every time I drew this card, my opponent could never out it, and they always played into it so heavy. I get like 3 draws off of I forget what they were playing. Oh, they were playing Yummy, and they were forced to give me like 3 draws off this card, which was insane to me. But yeah, the card was great. 2 Droll, didn't see it once. Card's awesome, you gotta play it, but I didn't see it once. It is what it is. Then 2 Lancia.
Ooh, okay.
I saw Malice was topping tournaments, and I wanted to play it. It won me 1 game against Lunar Light, and it won me a game against Malice. And those are the 2 only decks I wanted to play this card for, and it did well in both matchups. Not too crazy, but I just wanted the card to help against those matchups, because my deck was not bad into Lunar Light, but it's not the best. So that's basically it.
Awesome.
Shout outs, I forgot that.
Yeah, shout out to the boys. Best testing group ever.
That way,
Nick, Aiden, Chris, my main boy. And then Austin,
The other boy.
shout out to Trey, the cameraman. Shout out to my grandma,
Hell yeah.
biggest supporter ever. Shout out to my mom and dad. They tuned in a little bit to see if I was doing well, so shout out to them. Shout out to LFG, looking for games.
Hell yeah.
Levittown, that's basically it. That's all my shout outs.
Awesome. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.